Welcome to No Man's Sky Survival Mode, and here we are, we're down on this planet, and I thought I'd start this part by doing a little bit more of the first traveller mission. And I actually made a bit of a mistake. I didn't start the recording software, so instead of starting up on a space station, we're actually starting down on the planet here. This is a creature over there. Oh, let's get in here, make a bit of cash before he goes behind the building. Yeah, we just made 263,000 credits. That's all useful. Now what I have been doing is playing a little bit off camera because I've been looking for a convergence cube, and so that I can move forward my base missions, and it's not exactly gone to plan. I spent several hours just wandering around the planets, free exploring. I've got a few of them other minor missions done, but I can't actually find a convergence cube at the moment. I'm going to adopt a very scientific approach from now on. I'm not going to look for it. I'm just going to wait for one to turn up, and I thought we're just going to do a little bit more of the first traveller mission. It's hollow terminus activated, multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances, tuned to Apollo. Signal matched. Should be able to come up here. Yep. It's Apollo with his triangular head. I kind of keep looking at his hands, and I think that he's got multiple pistols in his hands, but they're actually his fingers. Have you found the glyphs for your world? I'm almost ready. My suit is upgraded, my stomach is full, and I've hired a Gek to look after my farm while I'm away. Ask about the farm. Yes, I have a farm. What of it? It's not much, mostly fruit. I've found my travels. I'm hoping to expand. Anyway, there is no concern of yours. We have a portal to attend to, don't we? He wants to become a fruit farmer. That's different. As I look at Apollo, I think of all that I saw within the portal, of what happened to Artemis when they walked the same path. I think of the face of Atlas, the way Nada warned me not to return to those tunnels. I do not know if the portals are safe. Give Apollo the glyphs. I give Apollo the glyphs, asking them to take care, to remember what happened to Artemis. They assure me that they will, promising to see me soon. Before I go, they advise me to find out what I can from this called Null. They warn me to be careful too. Oh, Null's the guy with the rotating head, isn't it? There we are. Hello, Null. I like those arms, they're really interesting. Two travellers, one who cared too much and one who cared too little. The universe is not what you thought it would be, is it? What you felt was promised. Don't feel bad. Every sentient being that has ever lived has felt this way at some point. I do not know. Once upon a time I was angry, confused at my own solitude. Imagine my surprise when you woke me. I know you didn't mean to. I know you were just playing around with portals. Whatever you did, I am here and I need your help. The Atlas is not what you think it is. Something is happening to the universe. Something you need to help figure out. I think we're just going to accept. I don't want too long a chat here. The whole episode would be talking to Null. There is an observatory nearby. It will lead you to the location of a crashed freighter of great interest to our investigation. There we will find the first secret, I'm sure of it. Know that Atlas is neither enemy nor friend to us, no more than air or the wind might be called such names. But it is terrified, it is in pain. We have a responsibility to help its suffering no matter the cost. As I move to leave, I see Artemis frequency has become available once more on the network. I should speak to them before I find Null's observatory. So we're going to have a chat with Artemis. So there's Artemis. I escaped, traveller, I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting, terrible smiles within the dark. And the next I was here. Well, whatever here is, this new world has a sun, has life, it's beautiful. I think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though we do what we did before, except that there's no shifting stars to stop us this time. I'll bring this star chart to a nearby station. I'm sure we will find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they have died, that I have made a choice to bind their soul within a simulated solar system. They believe that it's still possible to fulfill their dream of meeting other traveller. Tell them the truth. Let's continue the deception. I tell Artemis I will help, though much has happened since we last spoke. I tell them I am performing an urgent mission for a newly discovered traveller by the name of Null. I will assist Artemis when their star chart when I can, but it may be some time. They should attempt to find another pathway off the world if they can. Artemis's response is muted, but they do not disagree. They wish me luck and terminate the communication. But we've now got to avoid getting killed by jumping off the top. I think what we're going to do is just check out round here for a little while. See what we've got here. Yeah, wow. And do that. The other thing I've also done is while I was wandering around exploring, I came across some damaged machinery. I actually got a warp drive upgrade, so we got a bit more range on the warp drive, but it means I'm also running low on space in my health kit. Oops, way too quickly. Just going to check that health kit, and I think we'll scan some trees. We can make a bit more cash actually. How far away is that? That's actually pretty close, so maybe we can walk to the observatory. Right, that's what I was half hoping for. Convergence cube, please. Right, there's some creatures over there. That's going to dihydrogen and jelly. Getting the creatures. Getting creatures means lots of cash to about 140,000. That means it's probably a rare creature. Those sentinels. What else around here? Damaged. There's got some damaged machinery down over there. I think we're just going to walk down there. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. Getting that as well. That's obviously minerals. I think I've got a mission to scan minerals anyway, so I will do that. I mean, I did do a fair number of missions while I was just wandering around the planet. Yeah. So, and I think that. Keep grabbing these. That's another 32,000 a pop. I mean, it's the way to make money. I think several people have actually put comments and kept prodding me and reminding me that this is the best way to actually make money. A bulk caster module, pretty good. I mean, I want to keep making as much money as possible because I do really would like to upgrade my ship or get a new one. I really need to get more health actually as well. The bar. I've got 500 odd units to go. I better keep going in the right direction. Actually, how much tech did I get? Right, we got a Vakeen dagger, thank you. I always wanted a Vakeen dagger. A little bit of sodium there. Pick that up. Not that I've got a shortage of sodium. I mean, at the moment, I don't think I actually need buried technology for my base. I just want it for the buried technology for the cache. And buried technology is a fairly good way to actually make money. Wow. Okay, it's taking me a little bit further away from the direction I wanted to go, but seeing I've committed to it, I might as well finish off what I'm actually doing. Build my stamina back up again. Let's grab that. And back on track, go in the right direction. Anything else? It says there's another one up there. It's 118. I think we can just walk. Take a little bit of a zigzag path. Don't really want to go down into a hole in the ground. So just jump up over here. So I've got loads of protection. And there we are. Destination reached. Got another creature, a bit more cash on the hoof. Coming towards me. That's 263,000. Wow, yeah, I'll take that. Hello, creature. Kind of a dinosaur with green straight back. Another plant there. We'll scan that. That's obviously a common plant. Oops. I think we can just shoot into the observatory straight away. So I won't have to use any sodium. Grab that. And we'll just shoot in here. Who have we got in here? Hello. Okay, we'll talk to exporter, whatever you're called. Friend, signal, friend, help, Nick, Gek. Okay. This is probably going to be a mission. The aliens' pheromones fill the room with scent designed to put me at ease. They seem to have some tasks that help me with this. Life form hops about happily. And yeah, we've got to kill Sentinel to just get back to first traveller. Make sure that the message doesn't. The observatory appears to have functioned as a salvage station manned by Gek specialists. The Gek translator was accused of questioning things that should have been not been questioned, of sowing the seeds of dissent. This posting was meant as a punishment. From the logs, it appears that this posting was the making of them. They found strange things in the wrecks, aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that did not exist, and events that did not happen. The Gek specialist Polo went on to investigate one such craft. The life signature of a Corvax is still on board. So this is a backstory for Nada and Polo, because I'm assuming that the Corvax he found is Nada. Yet, is this how Nada and Polo met? Is this how that my friends found each other? There is a signal on the console, a warning on repeat, 16 short bursts of data. Okay, exit coordinates. I extract the coordinates for the distress signal. A crash vessel waits me on another world. Yeah, freighter crash site located. My main concern with come on is I don't really have the space. I could go up to the space station and sell off some of this kit. And right, we've got this to check out, and we've got a couple of damaged machineries. That'd be great. Yeah. Check the stock transfer and get some cobalt. Great. Got 5 nanites. And right, let's do the damaged machinery and see what we get. Sodium nitrate. I haven't got any sodium. Great. Not sure if I can actually make any either. And no pugnium. Thought I had some pugnium. Or was it in the ship? Ah, because my ship isn't with me. Right. It says navigation data required. And of course the navigation data is on my... Oh, I've outsmarted myself, haven't I? Oh, well, I can call my ship, can't I? Yeah, what am I on about? Just do it the other way. I mean, I've got plenty of fuel. That's interesting, it didn't actually consume any launch fuel. So if you summon a ship that's onto a base, does that mean you get a free actual move? Plugged in for that now. Right, we've got a Starship Shield module. That's cool. And I don't think I've still short sodium pyrite. We'll be okay. I think we're just going to shoot in the building. It'll be quicker. Question is, do I want to do the freighter first? Now my inclination is, I think I need to get up and sell off some of that stuff, I think. So let's just get up into space. There's the space station. So let's get to the space station and sell off some gear. Actually, what I could do is just transfer freighter, and I've got, yeah, we've got nearly 1,000 silver. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? 18 million, 35 slots plus 5. Not going to be able to afford that, am I? That's 34 million. I've got to check, guys, just in case. I know some of you are going to absolutely face palm if I decide to buy this after doing those upgrades. And negotiate price 12.9 million. Yeah, that's the type of ship I would like, because it's got a decent upgrade path, even though it's a C. So I'm looking at 15 or 20 million. So that's 34 million as well. Definitely got to start driving cash. I mean, it'd be nice to buy one upright and keep this ship, but sell items. Sell the salvage technology, get rid of the key there as well. Okay, flip to the ship, sell that salvage tech, navigational data. Anything else I can sell? I don't really need at the moment. Ship is still a little bit clogged up, and some cobalt, and I think I'm gonna sell sell that. That's just clogging my inventory up and it doesn't seem to have any purpose. I'm gonna sell the cobalt as well. I know it's not worth much, but I just need to keep some space. That's a bit better. That actually gives me some space there, so I think what we're going to do is use this. Okay. I keep the ammunition there. I'm assuming, well, I'm pretty certain that that will allow me to reload. Check this Explorer out. 8.5 million. Actually, let's check the ship out, and maybe I can see if I can buy. So that's 28 against 27. This is, trouble is, I lose shield protection and damage. I mean, I'd love to have bought this. Never mind. See if we can buy anything, see if he's got a convergence cube for sale. Buy technology jewels, dirty bronze, sodium dioxide, salt, rusted metal. I think what we're going to do now is check out the freighter. I think I've got the space now to do that. I'm wandering away a little bit from what I originally intended to do in this video. What I really meant to do was just do the hologram and then actually move to a new system, but I think seeing the crash freighter so close, we might as well do it, and then if this doesn't go anywhere, then we're going to jump to a new system, because that is, I'm hoping that if because what I would like to do is move a little bit along the path towards an Atlas station and go in that direction. And gonna go and talk to see what we've got here. We don't seem to be suffering damage from the environment. Read log. See what the log says. I do not know who will receive this message. I do not know if anything will survive, but if I must die as I lived, I record it, or even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the Sentinels did not seem so much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought, and we had been forgiven. We were wrong. Continue. They struck as one, and attacks somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end. To their credit, they concealed me with their flotilla as they headed towards the center. They are coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them what we already knew, all of us in our hearts. We are not alone. Even if I die, even if all is left to me are these words, Nada will find me in another universe. 10 just like me, 1,000, 1,000,000 travelers. We are not alone, for every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived, we existed, no matter the horror of the end. They are at my door. Leave. Is that it? This is going to be one of these go up into space and hollow terminal. Yeah, so we have to go back to the hollow terminal. I think what we can do is see if we can just wander around here. If we could. Not sure if I got the resources to actually unlock this cargo pod. Yep. Well. Unstable gel. Antimatter. I think I could afford to do one more. Like that. I should have done it in the first place. Don't want that to run out. Close. Have to top up on my chromic metal as well. Okay, we're out of magnetized ferrite now. I'm not sure if I've got the ferrite dust to pure ferrite, and we got a tiny amount of ferrite dust. Do I spend time doing that or not bother? I mean, I'm not getting a vast amount from that. I mean, that's worth 50,000. Unstable gel. Actually, just want to check something. Polyfiber. seem to have gained a tech from somewhere. Polyfiber. It's interesting. I don't remember having that before. Cactus flesh. There's no point getting that until I can make a heat capacitor. Look through. Find out. Oh yeah, I also picked up an Atlas V3 pass. Not that I can actually build it. I think we got to get some emerald for that. Right, we need a heat capacitor. I suppose what I could do is actually, can I make some fuel? Yep. I'll make the warp fuel. That gives me 3 warps. And just pop that up. I think seeing we're on the planet, and just have a look around. Anything else here? Cargo pod. That's going to be another one, isn't it? And no point me looking for that because I don't have the ferrite to do it. Right, I think seeing we're on the planet and is the hollow terminal on? Yeah, it's only 1 minute away, so we might as well do the hollow terminal. I think that's just going to take me back to where I was before, wasn't it? Alien artifact there. Is that everything I tagged before? Gonna pin here and let's go up these wacky steps again. One more. Shoot up here. And I'm not gonna die, so to make this is fully topped up before we start talking. Hollow terminus activated, multiple signal sources available. Tower hosts a powerful transmitter. Yes, we've seen that. Speak to Null. And what did you find out there? Tell me everything. Share discoveries. I told Null of the freighter and its recordings, how it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a single traveller and a Corvex entity by the name of Nada. I asked whether this individual is my friend or if the name is a coincidence. No, nothing is a coincidence, traveller. The Atlas is with you. I am sure of that now. It wants you to see what you are seeing. The freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within the multiverse, dimensions where things happen differently, and there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels move between the dimensions at will. Okay, we're asking about the Sentinels. The Sentinels search for anomalies within the universe, preventing destruction and loss of life where they can. That they annihilated an entire universe, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. They served the Atlas once. They were defenders of civilization, guardians of the peace. Ask how they know this. I have been alive a very long time, traveller. I know as much as you would know had you seen the things that I have seen. It was the travellers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this dead paradise was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin. We must learn what we can from the species before we decide what to do. Visit a Vikine station and speak with them. I will translate. For all the bloodthirst, the warrior race has an ability of spirit. If you have sufficient reputation with them, they may tell you what you need to know. Okay, so it means we're going to probably have to improve our standing. which could be a little bit of a pain in the neck. Speak to a mercenary scaled representative. Target outside local system. That could be anywhere. Well, we'll give it a go. So let's get up here. That a new system. Oh, we haven't warped for a long time, and I've got warp fuel, so why not? Let's just do a bit of a warp. I mean, it could be an existing system, it could be a new system. It gives me a reason to warp, so why not? Actually, that's a pretty cool animation, actually. I know that I read in a patch update they'd changed it. Okay, we've flown straight into a battle. Thank you. Do I really want to get into a battle? Difficult question. Yeah, why not? Probably end up getting myself killed, but got one. You never know, might get another freighter. Give me a chance to try out the new shields if nothing else, and it might actually improve my standing with the Vakeen. Oh, this one's a bit close to the freighter, so we're gonna have to be a bit careful here. Don't really want to start hitting the freighter. Yeah, you're right on top of the. We're too close to the freighter. Get away, get away, get away. Certainly don't want to hit the freighter by accident. Just pulse that out. Gotcha. I'm probably going to lose that. Right. Another one coming in high. Don't shoot me, please. Yeah. Where are you? Low. And ship. This is definitely not the ship for. Don't like the idea of being that close, but gotcha. Emergency comms established. Keen something or other. Probably tell me. Lifeform must be the captain of the freighter. Looks greatly relieved. The gesture is welcome. Board end communication. Ow. This is where I end up buying a new freighter. Oh no, it's one of these narrow ones. Yeah, these are always a bit tricky to land on. But maybe we'll get a reward. Yeah, the angle, I thought it was another type, but it's not the type I thought it was. But we can go in here and get a reward, and maybe we'll get a little bit of standing with the Vakeen, just to cheer them up. Oh well, we fought a space battle and we might get some missions from that. I really need to shoot up some sentinels. I've got loads of missions to kill sentinels, I think. Got here. Eliminate planetary sentinels. Yeah, got loads and loads of kill sentinel type missions. So what happened there? Way to the bridge and talk to the commander. Hello. Yeah, interloper. Yes, you always call me an interloper. Yep. Gonna rattle through there. Inspect freighter. You're not gonna offer me anything. Wow, 88 million. In my dreams. 101 of that. Now that would be great, but can't afford it. And captain looks at me happily, almost relieved. Pluck the burdens. Too much. Salute. Give me something. Hey, cheapskate. I just saved your freighter for you, and didn't even give me anything. They take it for granted that you're gonna defend their ships for nothing. Next time I might blow your ship up for you. Ships, where's mine? There's his. There. And notice the time. The time's pushing on a little bit, so I think what I'm going to do is we'll just go and talk to. I think it's just going to drop us. Oops, I didn't really do that because it just landed on here for me. I think we'll go and talk to the Mercenaries Guild representative and here tell us how many levels of standing we've got to get. It's only a bounty ship. Really should go out and shoot some of them up actually. So many things to do, so many things to do. I still feel that Hello Games have crowded way too much into this initial phase of the game. I think they should have flattened the missions out a little bit more, because I've got this horrible feeling that I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to see something. There's 2.5 million, that's good. Yeah, I'm going to get to a point where we're going to do everything and then there'll be nothing else left to do. Oh, which would be a little bit unfortunate. Okay, we got a traveller there, so we might be able to go and get a glyph. That'd be a nice way to round the video off with. Just going to speak to there. Hello interloper, yes, conversation is a waste of time again, and I shall kill. It's clear that I am yet to make sufficient impact upon the Vakeen. Perhaps I'll improve my affiliation with the Mercenaries Guild. Again. So, effectively now, complete contracts to the Mercenaries Guild. So, effectively now, I've got to do missions. That's not too bad. A quest across the stars sound noble. What makes it any better than the task they offered before? All lives are just lives regardless of the grand purpose we ascribe to. We should embrace this. See, this is the way they could have balanced this mission a bit more and integrated it into the progression. Right, we've got a mission to hand in. Yep, well, we'll hand that mission in. That gets rid of that one. Hello. Got something horrible growing out of your chin. That's the Explorers Guild. What we're after is the Mercenaries Guild. Locate person. Oh well, we got another scan. Except that. What we're looking for is Mercenaries Guild. I'm not sure. I think that is, well, let's just have a quick check. Yep. Eve. See which symbol the Mercenaries Guild is. Yeah, this is the Mercenaries Guild, this one here. Just come and have a quick look here. Yeah, So I've got quite a few kill sentinels, so I think we're probably going to have to go out and try and find some sneaky way to kill sentinels. Hello, handsome. Please, I do not supply. Ask where you came from. So if we do that, he should give us the location of the grave. Anomalous signals, space signal detected. And what I want to do is shoot over the other side. See if we can get a suit upgrade. Yep, unknown grave. Yep. So I'm just going to... No, we've already been here before. No, this isn't a new system. But my fail on that, guys. Maybe sending us back to a grave that we've already been to. So I'm just going to drop a save here. And I just need to check that out. If for no other reason as I just need to get rid of that tag. If you bother me, I'll shoot you up. This, I think we've actually seen this planet. This is the desolate planet. Okay. Yeah, so I've warped to an existing system. Great. Never mind. That's the way the game's played. So there's no point worrying about it. Okay, here we are, guys. I think what we're going to do is just go down and see if I've visited this grave before. I think we're okay at the moment. Okay, multiple contact. Yep, that's okay. I'm just going to flip through this as quickly as possible because I think this is something that we've all seen before. Fallen traveller, extract the glyph. Obtain the glyph and what the ability to travel to unknown worlds. Leave the fallen traveller in peace. We've now got our fifth glyph. Fifth glyph. And just look at the guide. Yep, so we've now got 5 out of 16. And I think I saw some cash over here. Well, we can get the knowledge stone, definitely. So we're just going to grab the knowledge stone. And yeah, well, we'll just grab the Albion pearls. Make a little bit of cash. I know that it's not extensive, but to be honest, I just quite enjoy going around at my own pace, picking up the random elements. I think this is just wandering around at random, not trying to min-max everything out, is what makes these space exploration games. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I love playing No Man's Sky. There's some hazardous plants there, so I mean, that's what makes the game to me. I think if you start getting too obsessed about everything, it's actually visit the mission board, yeah, but we haven't got the standing, so there's no point worrying about that. We've got to get 2 levels of standing with mercenaries now. So that means that I've now reached a little bit of an impasse now with this one here, patterns in time, so the mission has now changed. And it's going to take a little while, so what probably we're going to do for the next parts is maybe switch the attention back to the base missions, obviously work on general missions. Oh, we've got some creatures here. Why won't it let me scan them? Oh, had to zoom in a little bit. Got another 87,000 in the bank. That's pretty good. Sack venoms, yeah, they're not worth that much. Right, guys, what I'm going to do is jump into the ship, and I think this is where I'm going to wind the video up. And I am going to wind this vote up with something that's not really No Man's Sky related, but I want to talk about it and put it out there. I don't know if any of you guys have been tracking the X4 game. It's called X4 Foundations. The release date is now out for the 30th of November, and I'm going to have to confess that I played the X series when it first came out, and I played X1, X2, and I think it was X3, and then I burnt out on the game. So I'm really looking forward to playing X4, and I mean, if any of you guys out there are interested, this is just like a heads up that once X4 comes out, I will be playing that. It doesn't mean it's going to be the end of No Man's Sky, because I just love my space games. So on that note, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.